What is it going to look like if you throw an extra year into the mix? And a lot of people just think, all right, big deal. So you push it off by a year, but that's not quite how it works. There's a 2020, you were going to retire or at least stop competing at the highest of levels and go to medical school. Now, with the Olympics in 2021, that now becomes a huge life decision. Do you push off medical school? Do you not try and go to the Olympics? So I was very excited to have you on. So talk to us. Like, so before you tell everybody what that decision was, and I'm sure a lot of people can quickly Google it and find it out, but what was that process like? Who are you talking to? Why are you talking to them? And how are these conversations going, especially initially finding out that the Olympics are postponed for a year?
Yeah, it was honestly, it was tough. The first day I got the news, and I kind of expected it. It wasn't just like an out of the blue, like this huge surprise. I kind of had an inkling that that was what was going to happen, and I supported the decision. Absolutely, it was what is best for the world at this time. With that being said, it was still very hard. Like you mentioned, it really threw a huge wrench in my plans. I had everything kind of planned out perfectly. We planned things in quads 4 years in advance. So I had this plan, 4 years ago, and I've been setting myself up the best I can for these past 4 years. So, when I first heard the news, I kind of just took some time. My roommate is actually an Olympic hopeful in diving. She's an extremely incredible diver. So I was very grateful to have her with me kind of in this process and kind of processing emotions together, just talking through what we were going through. When it came to the actual decision making, I mostly consulted with my coach, Carol Capitani, as well as my parents, who've just been supporting me, throughout this entire journey. And they really left this decision up to me. They didn't want to push me either way, force me, in anything, but they were really there to help me rationalize my thoughts, and that was I was very appreciative of that.